know, right? I can know. Anytime Allah might give us a few signs, but Shaitan comes all the time. Because you're a giver, you're a wealthy guy, you start patting your own self on your back. You start thinking I'm doing this and doing that. Remember, Allah did not need you and I in order to fulfill any cause. Allah Almighty grant us the ability to consider ourselves fortunate to give. So if ever you've given anyone and you then made them feel small because you gave them, the reward is not the beginning for the reward is one with your words. Be careful. Similarly, if you gave, you boasted and you bragged about it, the same thing. The reward is gone. The sadaqah is back. That means it's falsified, it's nullified, it's over. Now, as big as that, just by our mouth. So one day, someone was speaking to the companions, and he told them, he said, control your tongues. Control what? Tongues. Mu'adh ibn Jabal radiallahu anhu, he says, "Oh, Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam, will we be held accountable for what we said if we haven't acted on it?" You see, we saw rituals. Does it mean that I know forbidding the person of planning acting that just said it? You see, does it make sense what I'm saying? So, the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam looked at him and said, "Takilatka ummuka ya Mu'adh." What do you think, O Mu'adh? You know, it's an Arabic phrase that is expressing astonishment or amazement to say, what are you talking about? Do the people or will the people of hellfire be? Will the people of hellfire actually have their heads around hellfire only because of their tongues? Will they be there for any It will only be the tongue. That's the reason why you go to heaven. It's your tongue. So what's your tongue? So if this hadith, that is a powerful narration of the Prophet is a warning about what we say, and to clarify it, if you told someone I'll beat you up and you did not beat them up, that's a different example because you won't be held accountable for the threat because you threatened. You're held accountable for abuse because you're abusing. May Allah Almighty grant us protection. So when we say things, it's a huge one. Be careful what you say. And the last thing I want to say today is that when you talk about others behind their backs, say good things. Don't say bad things. When you talk behind someone's back, say good things. And if you really are the one who has been wrong, I'm the one who was wrong, I'm allowed to say what bad happened to me to be able to protect others. I say, you know, this brother came to me, he stole my money, he did this, that's not like biting. Why? The first party. I'm the first party. If you're the first party, you're allowed to talk in order to warn people, in order to perhaps complain, in order to make a report to authorities. You're allowed to talk. You can't go to the station and say, something happened. You can't biting my brother in Islam. I can say we did. Wasting our time. So something happened to you, you're allowed to talk about it. Allah says, لا يحب الله الجهر بالسوء. You say bad things from your mouth. So listen, you have been wrong. The first party, not the second party. Not narrating a tale. You know what happened to that guy and those guys? That's a tale. That's backbiting. First party, I'm allowed to say, hey, listen, this is what happened to me. I was wrong. If someone asks you for a reference about someone else, you got to say, here, so we'll talk to that guy. You know why? That guy, something happened to him. He's not important. Then they come to you and say, he stole my money, he did this and that. So that doesn't make sense. Say good things. Today, on social media, we tend to take idiots. You see that?
Thanks.
And you clicked it and there were 1,000 or 1,000,000 people who saw it. That's why I say, consciousness of what I see, what I type, what I do on social media, all of us. We don't need to influence it. So help me. I don't think people that don't have me on something because they may not know this is people. Once again, we pray for our brothers. In fact, every day, and every time of the day, every prayer, the entire Ummah should be praying. Not just for the Palestinians, but for all those who are bound and oppressed across the globe, because it is our cause. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
Umu. Umu. Zabu ino. Ndangova za tano. Ndetu kumana mawa. Okay. Yeah. Aza popo.